Conference on 2K Sports. The winner tonight will be just one victory away from moving on to the second round. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Jimmy Butler out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Here's Durant. And good on the 7-footer.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. A shot from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Durant. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Curry. Outside Porzingis. Back to Curry. Van Vliet with some nice D.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now here's Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Porzingis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Butler. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 5 points.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
The 3 from Curry. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Van Vliet, pass to Durant. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Butler. Outside Green. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And it's Green responding in kind with that triple. No one more competitive than Draymond.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, BA.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Moody. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
And Durant with the big finish.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Butler against Thompson. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Şengün. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, Şengün is a big man that is hard to handle.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
That one misses.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Counted from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Moody. No points so far. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And it's Thompson penetrating. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Payton's checked in for Moody. And Podziemski subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Curry's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thompson passes to Capella. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Podziemski. Horford, the screen on Thompson. Stolen by Capella. On the wing, Thompson. The kick to Durant from the arc. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. Now Curry. Pass to Payton. It's Podziemski on the wing. Back to Payton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant, and Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Corner pocket. Oh, that's no problem for Al Horford.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Santos. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Shepard missing. Warriors trail by 3. Payton with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Houston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Inside, here's Okogie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford passes to Butler. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Butler's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Eason. And here's Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. Here's Eason. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Jimmy Butler out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Gary Payton second. And it's Santos in at power forward. Butler down low. Butler drops it in.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Here's Shepard. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Şengün. Horford covering. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
What balance from Şengün there. He is terrific at brushing off contact on the way up.
Right wing. Here's Santos. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Launches it. And it's Butler knocking down the 3.
And when there's a difficult task, Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
Here's Shepard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Shepard. Shot from the wing, and that one drops for him. Shepard's got 6 points.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Peyton's shot is good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Peyton. Here's Shepherd. He's got 6. Pass to Şengün from deep. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business.
Now Pajimski. And here's Butler outside. Durant pulls it in. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Eason, good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments, he slips past the defense.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Nice move. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
Assisted by Pajimski.
The Rockets lead by 9. Durant surveying the D. There's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. No good with the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Durant's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
For 3. Easton pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Durant owning the inside.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. And here's Butler outside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepherd. Warriors trail by 14. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Moody on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Curry splashing one down from 3.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Back to VanVleet. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. VanVleet's got his 2nd basket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün, and it's Jabari Smith in for Eason. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in, and here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Picked by Smith. Takes a 3. Durant, no good. Warriors trail by 14. To the paint. Moody misses. Houston has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Durant for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Nice shot for Zingis with the length and the touch.
The Rockets lead by 12. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The three from Curry. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry strong against the coverage.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And the Rockets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The kick out. Curry puts up a three. He drops it from range. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Van Vliet with a screen on Melton. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Melton. Warriors trail by 9. Green on the attack. The kick out, Curry. The three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his third assist of the night. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Melton outside. Back to Green. Doubled by Durant. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
Nice find from Green on the kick out. That's why his teammates love playing with him.
Houston leading by 5. Outside Durant. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Curry for three. Knocks down the triple. And now it's just a 2-point Houston lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Houston Rockets.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And there's Şengün on the assist by Smith. Şengün's got 13.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Butler passes to Curry. And the shot goes in. 25 points for Stephen Curry.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Şengün, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Butler for the tie. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Stripped it away. Şengün with a steal. They double-team Durant. Now here's Thompson. He shoots a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Porzingis. Moody on the wing. Oh, serious gut check point from Moody.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
The 3 from Curry. Offensive rebound. Outside Moody. Close in. Moses Moody.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hook with authority.
Outside Moody. Van Vliet against Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant inside, and he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Outside Moody. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. Can't hit that one. Good D by Porzingis. Butler with the ball. He's got 18. Moody passes to Green. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Green. Moody with it. Durant's there. Moody misses. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Butler. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Porzingis passes to Green. And here's Moody. Clock at 6. And here's Butler outside.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. To halt the run. No! Stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on him, Thompson. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Moody. The Rockets lead by 7. Here's Shepard. 6 points for him. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Pajemski. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throws good from Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Finney Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Butler.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Santos. And here's Curry for 3. Capella with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Curry. They set the pick. From downtown. It's not going to go for him.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Finney Smith. Durant inside, defended by Pajemski.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Durant. Outside Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And Horford powers it home.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Over to the left wing. Outside Durant. Pass to Finney Smith from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Curry passes to Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Durant. 4-3. And Houston another three.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now here's Curry. 30 points in the game. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. And so it's Houston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game. Presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Gary Payton II, Brandon Pajemski out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Santos in at the four-man position. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard, fires the three. The rebound by Payton. Here's Butler on the attack. JB.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Pass to Şengün. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. He makes it from the left block. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And it's Shepard missing. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Santos. Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shepard. Shoots from 12. Horford pulls it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Butler passes to Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Adding the three-point shot has extended Horford's career. Big Al, oh, he's modernized his game.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Santos. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Right side, Butler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 29 points for Jimmy Butler. On the wing, Durant, defended by Pajemski. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Butler. Horford in the high post. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's are going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Durant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now. Butler finds Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. The 3 ball. No good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Corner 3 buried by Curry.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's Durant. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Durant's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Butler. Now Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Payton. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side Durant. Back to Eason. The 3 is up. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 6. Horford finds Curry. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Here's Shepherd. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. The Warriors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Green, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Right side Moody. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 39.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet misses. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. That shot missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Green. Now Butler. Butler double team. It's off.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Now Durant. Now Smith. The 17-footer. And they recover it. Fires the 3. Butler rips down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Durant fires. Oh, KD returns the fire.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Now Green. Oh, the stuff.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Curry against Van Vliet. Jabari Smith misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3 ball is down.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Van Vliet. Puts it up from 7. Can't get the three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crowd?
Van Vliet, he got it.
Oh, guys like Van Vliet, they embrace the pressure.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Here's Green. Now Porzingis. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Van Vliet, now Durant. He launches. Curry there for the rebound. Outside, Green. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Butler outside. 4 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Van Vliet connects.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Green. Curry fires. Connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.